Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's off to a great productive day. So I want to show y'all what kind of quality y'all can expect with the Lancelot M1630 Pro DTF printer. And if anybody is interested in it, I will leave my affiliate link down in the description where you can take advantage and save some money. So y'all, I have had this printer for about 8.5 to 9 months now, and I've ran into no major issues at all. And I mean, just look at the quality of these prints. And I got hours and hours of running this printer. I usually run my printer 2 to 3 hours 5 days out of the week. So I'm constantly running, and I done got probably over 1,000 prints. I mean, just look at the quality, and then it's consistent. It's consistent every time I run the printer. The way that the transfers are printing out is consistent. I mean, no complaints at all. And with this printer here, it's definitely an investment. You know, if somebody's looking to start a business and want to get into it, then this is definitely the way you want to go. And you can look at some of my other videos and compare the prices with competitors. Hands down, they're not touching the Lancelot M1630 Pro DTF printer. Not only do they look good, they transfer well. So I got some shirts and a few things that I transferred some of the designs on, so you can take a look at. But you see, the transfer looks good, and it also transfers well onto garments. But this is just a few examples of what you can expect with this printer here. A great quality. All right, so we're gonna be pressing the design on this hoodie right here for a customer. So the customer went on my website, they selected what they wanted. So you go in there and you can select between a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, or a hoodie. Then you go and select the color, the size, and what design you want on it from either my clip art or either you upload your design. So they selected this hoodie, and they selected one of my designs, which I'm gonna show you here in just a second. But we're gonna do a left chest and a back piece. So they selected this design right here. Worry about nothing, pray about everything. So we're gonna do a left chest, and we're gonna do a back piece. So we're gonna go ahead and get this mapped out first. And what I do is I go to the neckline right here and the shoulder, and I come down, get it centered, and I come 3 inches down. I always use my transfer tape because I do not want to mess up the hoodie by laying a crooked design. So I go ahead and spend that extra few seconds and slap some heat transfer tape on here. Lift it up to make sure I have the center. Okay, so all I did was just slid it on this table here so I can get a better look at it to make sure that I have it centered before I press it up. So that looks like it's good to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that pressed, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the back piece. All right, so I got the hoodie laid sideways, and I'm gonna slide it in and go ahead and get it pressed. I'm just looking to make sure that it's not gonna get all wrinkled up as I slide it in. All right, so it's finished pressing. But this is hot peel, so I can go ahead and peel it instantly. And as you can see, it peeled good. And get our finishing sheet. All right, so that press is finished. That is how that is looking so far. Okay, so you see I got my back piece laid onto the hoodie. And what I do on hoodies, instead of doing 3 inches, I come down 6 inches. That way it gives room for when the hoodie to lay down that you can still see the design. And when you put the shoulders on it, the hood should lay right about in there once the design is done and a person wears it, then the shoulder, how the shoulders curve over, it should lay right there without the with the hoodie not on, so you can still see the entire design. Okay, so once again, I got the hoodie laid to the side so I can get it up under this kind of heat press. I know I said it several times, but I definitely got to get a new heat press that lifts all the way up so I don't have to deal with all this. But anyway, we got it laid down. Let's go ahead and get it pressed. And I have to get down to make sure that it's not wrinkling up the hoodie up under here where the design that go on messed up. So once I know I'm good to go, I go ahead and press it. All right, y'all, so this is finished. I'll leave a link to the printer and my website if anybody is interested in the printer that I'm using, or anybody wants to order transfers or any apparel. So like I said, this is instant hot peel, so I can peel it instantly. All right, now I'm gonna come back with my texturized fiberglass finishing sheet and give it its final press. Okay, so it is finished getting the final press. Now I'll flip you around so y'all can take a look at it. Okay, y'all, so this is how the hoodie is looking. So we have our left chest piece right there on the hoodie. And then we have the back piece right here. And then with the hood flipped down, like I said, once somebody's wearing it, it should lay right about up in there. There's one more step to do, y'all, and that is put our branding in the inside. Okay, when I say adding the branding, what it is I want to remove the neck tag here. So this right here, the Gildan neck tag, I can remove it, but instead of me removing it, I found out most of the time when you rip it, you don't get a clean rip and it messes the stitches up. So I leave the Gildan in there and I come and just add my branding right behind it like this right here. So you have their information and then you have my information right there too. So you could choose to rip it out, but me, I just started leaving it in there for the simple fact, like I said, I find it more difficult ripping it out because I'm not getting a clean rip every single time. And I have gotten to this stage and went to rip it out after I already finished everything else and messed up a whole shirt. So I just choose to leave it in there. And then all I do is just heat press right over it and leave that in there. So I go ahead and hit that a couple times, about good 20 seconds. Okay, y'all, and here's how the hoodie is looking. You got your left chest piece right there. You got your branding in there. And like I said, you can choose to rip the tag out, but I have ran into issues where I rip the tag out and it rips the stitches up, even though I try to give it a clean rip. So now I just leave the tag in there and I just flip it up and add my branding behind it. So this is the front with the branding. And here's the back piece right here. And I'll go ahead and flip it up like this right here and put it on here so y'all can take a look at it right quick. So here's how the hoodie is looking up on my display piece. And as you can see how the hood would sit if somebody was wearing it, where you can still see the whole design, worry about nothing, pray about everything. And I'll flip it around and let y'all see how the front looks. And there's your front chest left piece, showing how the hoodie came together. But if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing to the channel, clicking that notification bell so you don't miss none of my future videos. And as always, thank y'all for watching.